Hello, teachers. Wanted to get this video put together for you finally. I apologize that it's taken so long, and I appreciate your patience. So we've sent you a PDF. Please take the time to read through both the student PDF that we send and the teacher one, as well as watching both the student video and the teacher video. It's just really important for you to be able to understand things from the student's perspective as well. So you'll see a lot of similarities between what you see on the teacher PDF as well as the student PDF. Okay. But we provide both you and the students just general tips of things that they can do to get ready for it. We do mention to the students here about sitting with their back to a blank wall. I know that there's a lot of concern about what you may see if students turn their webcams on. So just read through everything that's here. Legal concerns, and then the participation. This just kind of tells you what we've asked the students to do. And then it goes on to give you all the screenshots of everything that we're going to go through in our videos that we're going to be creating. Oh, I forgot to put in my sample classroom post. Now that it's done, I will throw that picture in there for you. But okay, so I am going to jump over to Classroom to show you this is kind of what we would want to put into a post for our students. So I've made a topic specifically called office hours, and I have my material that I posted there. And I'll just post one material and I'll change it each week. So office hours, and I put this week as the title. And inside of there, you can list the days of the week that you're going to be available and the times that you're going to be available. Okay. We're going to ask you to attach both the student PDF, the student video, and a link to Google Meet. And all of this is explained in that PDF as well. And you'll notice that in this paragraph, it talks to them about, it asks them to make sure that they read these instructions that we've attached, that they watch the video, and it lets them know that you're going to provide a class nickname for them. And that's what we need to do right now. We need to set up the meeting for your students. You'll use the same meeting code each and every time. All right, so here I am at meet.google.com, and that's where you'll start off. Just to get things set up for your students ahead of time, you will click Start or Join just like you usually do. You're going to pick a nickname, and you're going to use the same nickname for the duration of the rest of the school year, okay? We don't want to have to change it each time or anything like that. We don't want there to be any confusion for students or parents. I would encourage you to maybe use your last name or maybe use your room number. You can't really use the subject because there's plenty of other teachers in the district who have the same subject. And so you want something that would be unique to where if you and another teacher were doing your Google meeting at the same time, you would need a different nickname than them. Okay, so I'm going to just use Peters as my nickname, and I'm going to click continue. So right now I'm just simply setting up my my Google meeting for the first time. This is not the day that I am going to be running my first meeting. I'm doing this ahead of time prior to me posting this into Google Classroom. Okay, I'm going to turn off my camera, turn off my microphone, and I'm going to go ahead and hit join now. We know that nobody's in here. This is just for you to get it initiated and set up the first time. This box is going to pop up every time that you come into this meeting, every time that you use that code. I want you to pay more attention to the information at the top. We're using the nickname, and you can see here that only students who are signed in with Fort LaBeouf email addresses will be able to access this. And so we do make sure to specify on the student directions that they have to sign in with FLB apps. I want you to ignore all this information down here. We are not sharing this information with them of like the meeting code, like what you guys have been used to. We're just simply going to share this nickname that you've created. So both today and in the future, when you start your meeting, just close out that box. And you don't need to do anything else inside this meeting. You've set up what code you want. You've established and opened up a meeting with that code once, so you can leave the call. Okay. And then you can come back over and finish up. And honestly, you can make this ahead of time because you know already what your code is going to be, what your nickname is going to be. That's all that you need to do to set up the meeting the first time. So that's our first video. And then I'm going to create a second video that will show you how to host each meeting from here on.